Yeah. As the toilet flushes as well. Hello, mate. Welcome back to What's on Draught, Season 2. My name is Josh, this is Boy.
Hello, mate.
Make sure you strap yourselves in because today's going to be a wild one. And we're going to have our first very special guest. But make sure your top button's done up and you grab yourself a Coke from the bartender and you clock in. Because we're going to be starting off as always with the Ever Done This with Morgan. But first, mate, what's that piss?
It's good to be back doing What's That Piss. And this, honestly, this week's is mint. You've seen it. The special guest, who we're not telling you who it is yet.
What the fuck is... Oh my god, it looks like a brandy. What the fuck is this?
Beer.
Oh my, it's got a cork on it. What the fuck is this? Oh my word, mate.
And we've got a Sol for our special guest, who should come and join us now. Is Mr. Alex Musgrave.
There he is. Yep.
There he is.
Welcome to the first episode.
This is Sol, mate.
Welcome to the first episode of Season 2 of What's on Draught.
There you go. Do it yourself on this show.
I don't know what this episode's going to be called. I don't know what this episode's going to be called, but...
It's going to be called Beer... No, not the name of this beer, because I can't pronounce it.
Because you can't get any of it.
Oh my god, it's corked.
I know, yeah.
Beer.
This, Beer Millesimi.
My god. Yours nice.
Cuvée Exceptionale.
It's a bit easier.
A premium dry hopped French beer.
I'm in here.
Brewed using only premium ingredients.
ASMR. Oh.
Oh, mine was much better. Get out.
Whiff of him.
Oh my god, mate. I just feel like I've opened a bottle of fucking Prosecco.
Yeah. Acceptable.
Well, mate, to the first ep.
Hey, cheers. Well, I'm excited.
I was getting ready. What's that?
Sorry.
That
is a strong sound.
Here we go. Oh my word. What a start. That's stunning. That's really, really nice. I like the black bottle as well.
May I? He's nice. There's a lot of him. I'm going to drive home after this. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To the fellas.
Because it's made like a wine bottle. It's difficult to actually... I was pouring it, but...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to drink it out of the bottle, but...
Well... I'm looking.
How big is it, by the way?
Fucking huge. It's 5... What?
Lads.
750 mil.
Straight in the bottle.
It's like a litre of beer.
Almost, but
5.5%
it's
as
the
well.
same size as like a Kahlua.
It's 5.5 as well.
Mate, you
can't drink this. All this and drive. No chance.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the percentage?
5.5. It's 75 cl.
5.5%.
But anyway, yeah, you ever done this? I'm not sure if I can mention the name of this. How am I going to describe this place?
What,
so we went to Llandudno.
Oh, right.
Already a
good start. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Llandudno.
In December, actually.
But for my You Ever Done This, you ever been to a knockoff Frankie and Benny's is what I'm going to call it.
I think I went to the same place.
Oh, no, right, really?
Exactly the same
well,
place.
But then in his
is
case,
is it a surname?
No, I honestly can't remember the name. It's where we went the first
There's a
day.
few of them.
We went like
though.
a month ago.
There's a few of them. It's a chain though.
Oh, is it?
But like, it's a chain of
shit.
Is it?
Well, no, but it's like, so it's like pizza, burgers, pasta. It's like a grill.
But
It's
that's
gotta
why I
be-
wanted
it's
to start off. It's written on the wall in Comic Sans.
Mate, no, this is actually such a good point. The entire of Llandudno is Comic Sans. Honestly, the four of us, I went with Folly, Ferg and Ollie, and the four of us, what we noticed the most is honestly, it's all Comic Sans.
They love it over there.
Every single plate. Chinese.
It's what it's the only font that over 70s can read.
Yeah, true. Actually,
But
that actually might be
I'm
the
glad
reason
he's
why.
mentioned that. I would have forgotten about that. But
Yeah,
that'd be
everything
nice
is
to
like
Comic
pizzas.
Sans.
Me and Caitlin are over the road. She's like, "What about here?" I'm like, "Everything's in Comic Sans."
Mate, unreal.
And then we were like, "Oh, we'll go here and support local." And it's like, bear in mind, like 2:00 on a Monday, and it was like, we're not taking walk-ins. I was like, "Well, fuck it then. We're not supporting local.
God.
We're going to this chain." And the food was wank. We both had. Oh,
What was the name of that thing? I can't remember.
tell you the name of it. I know the name of it, but I'm not sure if I can say
Is it, how big is the
Oh, I
chain?
see.
How big is the chain?
Pretty big. Like,
If it's like Frankie's and Benny's or Nando's, lad, just say it.
Yeah, it's
Harvey's.
Harvey's? Isn't that like
remember.
people that do the like
It's just Frankie Manny's like rich shit.
Harvey's?
It's
Literally, you go in there and it's just got like.
Was it the menu was like a novel? It was like 4 or 5 pages
Yeah.
for a
Like a
Big, but
novel.
no, but it's like plastic. It's like this big.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
right.
Yeah, but then
4
it's like
pages.
ribs, pizzas, burgers, pastas, pizzas, fajitas. We had fajitas.
Oh, of course you did.
Mate, just comes over. It says, comes over in a sizzling skillet. Comes over, mine's like, Caitlin's. She was like, mine's not sizzling. So her ear just melted off, just pressed against the skillet. Mine's not sizzling. She
my
comes up
God.
and she's got a char-grilled ear.
So go on. So what? Comic Sans menu.
Yeah, I ordered a mixed fajita, which was ribeye steak and chicken.
Ribeye steak and chicken in a pita. Mm-hmm. Fucking hell. Fair dues.
Chicken didn't come.
Okay, good
So-
start.
No, honestly, no.
gotta be
Actually,
the
let's
same
just
Do you have to build it?
let's just
Let's just bring it back. right?
bring it back. So we walk in and there's this big
Here we go.
bloke behind the bar.
Right.
He's behind the bar and he goes, he's like hench, but a bit fat and definitely gay. So like we went in there and he was like, he's one of these doesn't look you in the eye when you walk in. He's like, hi guys, we haven't got anything for 10 minutes.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, right,
I hate
and he-
people like that.
It was like
like- it's like
35,
they're
it
doing
was
you a
like
favour.
25 to 3 and he was like, no, 25 to 2 and he was like, come back at 1:45, we'll have a table for you. I was like, so in 10 minutes you can guarantee there's a table from now. And by the way, I could already see about 8 tables free. He's like, no, come back in 10 minutes. And to be fair, they were getting
Oh right, fair enough. Okay.
twatted. There were
Mate,
2 of them.
Harvey's.
There were 2 of them, man. 2 of them working in there on the bar, and they both had a section each, and they were both on the bar, and the place was full.
Mate.
And honestly, so we go in, sit down. I literally go to the toilet to start with. Right, there's 2 toilets, and it's like they're both just like one room. Like only one person can go into these toilets, and you have to wait in this little corridor.
Okay.
And honestly, there's just the men's is like that, and I go in with this old woman, and there's only 2, she says. She goes in to the women's. Someone comes out of the women's. She goes in. I'm like this.
Right.
The old woman comes back out, and then another woman comes in, and I'm just like,
Wait, this is.
I was like, who the fuck is in the men's? And I was like,
Yeah, there is only one for the men's. Right?
Yeah.
It's definitely the same place.
Yeah,
It's
I was
definitely
like-
the same place.
and then this other girl comes in, and she goes, walks past, a little shimmy like that, goes in. She goes, Lucas, come on, there's people waiting.
Oh, right,
She
here we
goes,
go.
honestly, I'm expecting 15-year-old lad walks out there. And literally,
What
the
were you
door
doing in
opened, so
there?
I just went, oh! Honestly, it was like Hurricane Katrina.
He's just had his fajita, he has.
Yeah,
He's just had a sirloin steak.
Honestly, he was like
straight
you also just go,
He's just had his Comic Sans.
I had that with. I didn't realise that it was a one-person toilet either, and I was waiting for Ferg. We'd all finished. Ollie and Folly were waiting outside. They were having a fight, and Ferg was in the toilet, and he was about 10 minutes. And bear in mind, in the restaurant, there was us and one other. The one other table was by the toilet. So I'm just stood outside the toilet looking at him going, you enjoying that? So they're watching me wait for 10 minutes. And then, but even the waitress had gone past, like, you all right? It's like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the loo. Like, all right, okay, that's fine. And then Ferg came out. I was like, what were you doing? It's like, are we having a shit? He was like, no, I dropped my mask down the toilet. I was like, right? I was like, I was drying it off. And he came out wearing his mask.
Oh my god, mate. He came out so he's dropped his mask in the loo and he just
obviously-
dried it off.
what's the point in wearing the mask?
I couldn't believe it when I went. I was like, just
How did it drop in?
Just
I
still
don't know,
dripping
because
when he walks in.
I don't want to put any words in his mouth. I can't remember how that actually happened, but he obviously just had it like loose on and it just literally pinged off.
Right.
And obviously, his other hands
Yeah, are occupied.
are
Yeah,
occupied
fair
doing
enough.
other things or whatever. Could have been, you know.
Maybe.
It could just be that big that he's got a whole huge tin. But yeah, no, it fell out and landed in there, and then he just spent it under the hairdryer and tried to wash it and stuff like that, and came out. I was like, just bin it and walk out. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, just
You
sprint
really,
out or
like,
something.
I think
and
that
we'll
was,
go.
sorry, Sue, where's your mask? I'm really sorry, I dropped it down the loo.
I'm not going to put it on now, but no, he washed it. Bless him. He will.
How's he managed that though?
Mate, and only in 10 minutes. I'd be in there for fucking hour and a half.
No, but
He's having
it
his
was
shit
a
and he
long time.
somehow gets it in there.
It's only because he said, I'm going for a piss. So it's like, so that was made clear. Like, because otherwise, if he was going to have his vegetarian poo, I would have left. And just
Vegetarian poo.
Use another toilet. It's not worth it. But he went in and then
What's a vegetarian poo?
And it's a different diet, so it comes with a whole different range.
Is
of
that
smells.
true?
It's a whole different range.
Is
of
that
smells.
true? Not for you.
Caitlin's vegetarian.
Honestly, mate, when you come out the toilet when she's been in, it does always smell like Lush.
It just smells like roses.
Lush.
You know, the body
No,
shop.
yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what she does in there. I think she just like goes and then just like cleans
We
down.
found an app. She doesn't even use the toilet. She uses the wall and then
Caitlin's
cleans
never
it
been to the
afterwards.
loo, that's her trick. She's never relieved herself once.
No.
She told me yesterday that she still runs the tap when she's having a pee, mate.
Oh my god, bless her. That's
That is
so
adorable.
funny.
That is adorable.
It is. It's very, very Caitlin, that is as well. You
Yeah,
can
she's
tell.
like,
She's like, oh, I don't
But no,
want
but
anybody to hear.
he's right there,
like Spider-Man holding the fucking train.
But he's right
Hello,
with that
Peter.
place, unbelievable. But the fact it was one toilet, but it's also the where they get to most of the tables is right. So if you want to wait for the toilet, you're just in their way as they're trying to get in and out.
Oh
and
my
past you and
fucking
stuff.
god.
It's not. But you're right. With the
This
food.
sounds like a fucking
The
nightmare.
food we had was bang average. It wasn't terrible. But it
Ours was
bang
actually
average.
bang awful. Ours,
we got away with it then.
Yeah. She ordered the veggie fajita, and I was like, chicken or meat? Fuck it, it's a mixed one. I'll have them. This woman's like serving us. Honestly, I'm always stressed when the server's like.
Yeah.
Well,
And
you're
she-
stressed when there's.
Yeah, like
well, yeah,
I'm always like something's
You can
gonna
tell,
be wrong.
yeah,
Like,
something's going to go wrong.
and she
Right,
comes
okay.
over, like I say, sizzling on a skillet. It says, mine's like Caitlin's. I was like, "Where's
Sorry,
the sizzle?"
so why is
She's like, "It's not sizzling."
Why is a fajita on a sizzler?
Well, like the bread and all that are on a separate plate, and then all like the.
you've got to
you
build it. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
okay,
three.
okay.
I was already worried. 3 tortillas.
Okay.
3.
How big
And
was
there's already
Yeah,
loads of
three
meat.
more-
I'm like,
How big were they?
Yeah,
No,
the
they're like-
size is everything. To be fair, they don't have a default size.
yeah, they need to be.
Yeah, they need to. If they're homemade, they need to be like that.
Yeah,
if you're gonna
they
have
do.
3.
And they came. And
What,
then
was it
they,
homemade
4
flame,
little
was it?
plastic pots. 4 little plastic pots of guacamole out of a jar, sour cream definitely out of a jar, and salsa definitely out of a jar, and cheese
Out of a jar.
that was like.
Out of a goat.
No, honestly, the cheese, mate, was just.
Is it that dry mozzarella?
Yeah.
I don't,
A mozzarella
Have you
tastes.
ever, have you ever had already
if it's
grated
cheap-
mozzarella?
If it's cheap, it's powdered.
Yeah.
To stop it from
Oh,
sticking
yeah,
together.
there we go.
So it's
so
literally like a
rough, innit?
flour
And you're
or
like,
something. Yeah.
this is going to be shite.
No, it
is-
tastes.
it's
It tastes
weird.
of nothing mozzarella anyway, doesn't it? I don't.
So did you get veg
have
with
you,
it as
have you
well?
ever had mozzarella?
That's
and
the
gone,
point.
Ooh.
No, that's the
Oh
point.
no, it's literally doesn't taste of anything.
That is
It
the
just
point,
tastes,
though.
tastes like milk.
It's there to just be stretchy string.
It is,
cheese
but-
and give it a bit of.
So did
Yeah,
it come with
it's
veg?
Yeah, loads of like peppers and onions. But this was the point though. Like,
Raw?
no, they're fried on the skillet. They're sizzling.
Mate, Harvey's, no idea.
They're not stupid. It's just bad. Not even cut. Just a whole onion. Just fuck it. Fucking
You
go
never
for it.
know, mate.
Just a big raw chicken.
They just give you
chicken on the table.
Just give you a cleaver and a skewer. Just
Yeah, they just
get the
give
head
you
off
the
yourself.
chicken just walking around the table.
they just give you Russell.
You're there with a wrap trying to grab it. Come here, you go.
Chasing him around the fucking restaurant.
Tea's on the run.
They come in with a trot.
He's got an onion and a pepper strapped to his back.
They come in with a tray with Russell on it.
Yeah,
Like Russell Harvey. She's got to do it then and there at the table. So what am I
He's
paying?
got like a backpack on with an onion and a pepper. He's like, he's like grating cheese. He goes round like that. Yeah, and they came back. I had no chicken in mine. He got away. I had no chicken
got away.
in my mix.
Did get away.
In my
good
mixed
chasing.
one, there was no chicken. So I was just like, well, I was like, not to worry. I'm just not paying for it, and I'll bring it up.
Yeah,
So
fair enough.
I said, not to worry, I won't pay. But honestly, the veg, It's just like doused in oil. It's so soggy. This veg is like it's limp, like your cock.
Excellent.
There it is.
Special guest. Caitlin said that though. As soon as she went, this veg is just a bit wet. It was just like, and hers was just mine minus the meat, just loads of veg, and it was just shit. It was shit.
Forget the meat. I can't fathom how that can even happen.
He's ordered the mixed one. So where's the other one? I don't know.
How can you go bang, 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 and then you go right serve? Like, oh wait.
But if they're, I suppose,
main
you said that they were like
ingredient,
this though. You said that they were like busy. So maybe it's
and
like, I don't care anymore.
The food flew out as well.
Oh really?
Flew. But I suppose it is just a heater.
That's a worry.
It cooks out after it cooks at the table.
Yeah, after you got to do it yourself.
See, when the four of us went, it was dead, and it came in a normal.
It was bank holiday Monday, to be fair.
But that will have added to it, but the fact, like Josh just said, if it came out quickly, that's more of an alarm bell that it's like, you'd rather wait 45 minutes than it come out in 10.
But it does worry me, man, because then, I go up to the desk and I'm like, I want to take the chicken off, and he's like, yeah, sound, sorry about that. 41 quid. I'm like, it's a lot of money for such a wank lunch.
And they took off. And what was he actually that blasé about taking it off as well?
Sorry about that.
So he's not. This is a normal occurring thing.
Twat,
Well, there we are.
Yeah, someone walked out as well, and he was like, "See you later." He's one of these, just doesn't.
Oh
look
my
at you.
god,
dickhead! I hate people like that. And why is he on host?
To be fair though,
There wasn't a host.
Oh, I see.
It was just a barman and two waiters. Exactly. But they were the same person.
that's the dreadful thing though when it comes down to it. If the owner's not there, or the person who's really running it, or like is responsible for the money or the spreadsheets and all that sort of shit, then yeah, you'll have him there, and it's like fine. No one will ever find out that he's doing that.
This guy was like honestly you know what I mean? Nearly 40, I reckon, as well.
Oh, that's even worse. I thought you were talking about like a kid, like a 20-year-old.
The woman was like 60 nearly. The woman was 50. She was old.
Oh my god!
Like, to be like
that
just like casual.
Bad.
Do you know what I mean? No offense to any 50-year-olds watching, but you know what I mean. Like
all of them.
She was old though to be just like working in a restaurant on a road, running around like a twat. Like usually that's for like a twat. That's usually for like a college.
That's where you get the youth in.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you get the old 16-year-olds in there.
That's where you get your carrots in.
Got some drive. Oh, here we go.
No. Cheers.
What I think that I wanted to bring up, obviously, like the thing that we haven't addressed at the moment, we're in a new location. So
we are.
That is true. Yeah,
for season 2, me and Alex have moved out of the big house that we used to be in. So there's no brick wall, there's no green chairs, there's no fucking things that we can put the beers on to show off, but we've tried to make it as nice as possible.
It's very homely.
So we've moved to a new flat, so this is where this place is. And
it's actually probably the worst angle for us. Everything else about it is lovely.
Oh yeah,
you're seeing a white wall.
Yeah, all you get to see is a Sol box in the background, but it doesn't really matter.
Is that in it?
Probably, yeah. But hey ho, mate.
Well, at least now you know where he got his soul from.
Yeah, I mean, we never said that we were professional about it. Or we're here. But yeah, so it's the new location, and this is where it's going to be like from now on. And we're hoping to get more guests on as well in the future. So, but for episode
one,
if
you want to come
for episode 1, Matty, I know you're watching. You'll be coming on as well. But for episode 1, we've got Alex. Purely because if he wasn't here, he'd be at the desk and he'd be in the way. So welcome,
big,
Alex.
massive head in front of that lens. He'd be looking down his ear.
But yeah, so if something goes wrong, forgive us. It's episode 1.
Alex. Again, can I reiterate? Special guest.
Special guest. Sorry,
a very special.
You came here especially for this, didn't you? Yes, I don't think so. So yes,
I'm glad I was invited.
But one thing I wanted to bring up just on the while we're on TripAdvisors, I guess, because that's pretty much what that was.
Yeah.
I think we talked about this in season 1. Wow. We talked about this. We talked about this in the previous season. We went to a place called the Highwayman in. Oh, well, I shouldn't have said the name, but fuck it. We went to a place.
Doesn't matter.
We went to a place called the Highwayman in Oswald Street, and we had the worst meal ever. But it doesn't really matter. That's not the important thing. It wasn't the worst meal ever, but it wasn't the best. They could have done better.
It wasn't the worst meal ever.
But yeah, no. So it was like burgers on burgers on burgers. Yeah. You could have like a triple burger and then add like more burger. It was just like
depending on what burger you had as well. Because I had just like the beef burger with like 4 extra patties and paid 9 quid.
Yeah.
And Josh had like a cheese one and paid like 11 quid, and then we had 2 patties.
Yeah, I don't know. But either way, like they weren't the best. It wasn't the best meal in the world.
It was awful.
It was terrible. We were like, let's never go here ever again. And then this was about a couple of weeks ago, or like 3 weeks ago, or whatever. No. It was like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, I know what
we were going out in Wrexham with Morgan, and then Finley and Ryan and Don joined us eventually as well. No, Dom wasn't there.
Not that
What was
time.
it?
No, he
It was
wasn't
literally
there. Yeah, it was us 5.
It was us 4, and then Ryan came in.
And
and then
as
he
well.
went.
So we were like asking Morgan, was like, where's your recommendations for food? Because we just want to get some food before we start the night. Because we're going on a night out rather than going for food anywhere. So he was like, oh, you know, you've got like the spoons, you got this, you got this, you got this, and then you were like, oh, why don't you go to this place? I won't mention where they are, but it was like, why don't you go to this place? She was like, it's really nice. I was like, as long as it's not like another fucking highwayman. He was like, honestly, that's not mint. I was like, okay, Sam.
I know, I didn't say it was mint.
No, but you said no, but it's
just like
much
pub
better.
grub.
Yeah, you were like, it's just much better. It was like, it's much better than that. Just go. So we were like, okay, Sam.
And I arrived late, didn't I?
So yeah, he wasn't with us when we arrived. So me, Alex, and Finley, we walked into this pub. Grabbed yourself a beer. All went very well. The pub was really nice and warm in there.
Full.
It was full.
It
I
was
was like,
difficult to get a table.
You could smell some steak and ale pie getting cooked in there. He was like, this is mint. I was like, this is like a good place. Got our beers, sat down, got given the menus, and I went.
There it is, the 9-patty cheeseburger.
She looked at the menu. I was like, this menu looks very familiar. I was like, and then I just, without saying anything else, I just looked at Alex and I was like, I cannot wait for Morgan to arrive. I was like, I'm gonna kill this man. He sits down, like after we. I was like, I've already decided on what. I've like kind of like already decided on what I want to eat because I was like, well, I'm not going anywhere near the fucking burgers. I was like, I'll go get something that's pub classic and they could just whack in the microwave. But we sat down and then Morgan arrives and I was like, have a look at that menu, mate. And then you look at it and I went, does it look familiar? And you went, oh fuck. I was like, it was like, yeah, you've taken us to the Highwayman. It was like the one place that we did not want to come. There's another home. But anyway, we ended up not eating there, did we?
No,
we got up and we fucked up and went to
absolutely
Spoons.
not. To be fair, we can't. Not that we've named them, but we can't discredit them either because we didn't actually try.
We didn't actually try.
But it is,
and
that's just. It's like a Thwaites or a
I'll be honest
Marston's.
though,
It's just like a.
I've never had an awful meal there.
No, fair enough.
But me and Kate went like last year. We
Have you
had
had
like a
burgers from
lasagna
there?
and she had lasagna and it was alright.
Have you had burgers from there? Because it'd
Not
be
from there.
interesting to whether they share the same stock. If they have.
Oh, they will.
They
No,
will,
they
but I
will,
reckon the
100%.
chefs are just better.
Well, clearly, they
Could
must
be,
be.
but
In
I don't
Oxford Street, they don't
think
give a
Mate, they were
shit.
all wanking in the Highwayman.
They'll have strict instructions on
Remember
how
that
to
guy
cook
running
it.
around like a twat? There was like 4 tables in. He was like,
Mate, they've like put a pizza oven in there now. There's like a fucking clay pizza oven
man.
outside, like next to the bar,
yeah, it's rubbish, man.
and then it's always off. So it's like saying, it's like good
Yeah, it's like
investment.
the plus.
Ooh.
They're not bad though. I know what you're going to say, and they're all right. I don't think they're too bad. The ones.
Yeah,
from
but it's
there.
always closed though. It's like the fucking thingy machine in Mackey's.
Well, to be fair, I've been
Ice
for a
cream
couple of
machine.
years. It was when I was in.
It's like the
Wrexham,
McFlurry
working
machine.
in
It's
Wrexham.
off. But yeah, well, I've got the itinerary on.
Okay.
But yeah, I've spoken about Harvey's now. But I thought I'd bring up a couple of news articles to discuss.
Okay.
And the first one it's a bit depressing. It's obviously COVID regarding. But I just thought I'd get your opinions on obviously with Josh recently opening a new bar and Alex in a co-partnership with him.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
I guess this is actually the first episode where that's been announced.
Yeah, you'd already finished the last.
Yeah, so
podcast.
me and Alex are open. Well, me, Alex, and then our friend, we are opening a cocktail bar in the town that we live in. It's not open. It is.
That's secret.
It is there, huh?
Like in the town we live in.
Well, actually, I don't think I've ever really
I don't know
said
if
it.
it's just in case we get.
I've said
knocking
places
on the doors
from.
of screaming girls.
I've said places from here and named the town, but I've actually never said I live here. So
Well, you have now.
no, I haven't. Still haven't mentioned the name.
Okay.
But anyway, so we're opening a bar. It's in a.
I've mentioned the places from here and where we're doing and stuff, but I haven't actually said.
But yeah, so at the moment it's in a trial
Wood fire
period.
oven.
It's in the trial period because we're just like above this coffee shop and
there.
we're just doing like private things and getting people together and like, you know, developing the menu, blah 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 blah. But then we've recently come across a new place that we are hopefully going to be opening officially in Oxford Street, which I actually haven't told you about yet.
Yes, you have.
Have I?
Wednesdays.
Oh, yes, I have. Oh, so fucking hell! Get the names out, Morgan. No,
Closing.
well, yeah, they're already closed, I suppose.
Yeah,
But we don't want anybody else to swoop
I was going
in
to say,
and
we'll
take
go back on Rightmove, 1,200 quid.
Yeah. Shit! Turns out it's like their favourite thing to watch.
Well, I know, it's not bad.
Their favourite thing to watch at work is just what's on Draft. It's just sort of like, oh, sound, they want this place. Like, fucking just bump up the price.
You say, what, you think them 37 people are going to swoop in?
They might do. They might do.
Hey, you never know. But anyway, yeah, so that's all very exciting.
Sniping.
And 2022 is going to be my year.
That was very moist.
Oh, yeah, extremely. That's why I said it.
Wet. Give me the upper.
But,
Give me some product now. So you've got small.
You look like fucking Chance the Rapper then. No Chance the Rapper.
where was I going with this?
God knows.
Where were we going
Something
with this?
to do with
The new place
the
you
itinerary, and then it was.
Yeah, but we were talking about.
Oh no, it was down to your news thing. That's right.
I still can't remember what you were about to go on a COVID.
Yeah.
Because he was on about these
Oh,
two have just done this,
I
and then
see.
you went to
So it
explain.
Yeah,
involves
but I was just
hospitality.
reading an article. Do you know Tom Kerridge? Do you know him?
Not by no.
He's like a chef, but he's like Master Chef level chef.
Okay.
Used to be huge. Used to be like morbidly obese. Like I'm talking like.
Oh, I see.
I thought
he
you
was
meant, like,
physically
I thought you meant
huge.
celebrity.
No,
Yeah.
I'm talking like this guy used to be like, what's huge? Like 28 stone.
Oh my god.
Like
Yeah,
literally
that is
like
very
you know, like Roadhog. Huge. Now
really?
just
Okay.
shredded all his weight. He
Okay.
looks like he's at half the man he was. Now he's like literally 15 stone. Like he's
Wow.
just like a normal weight now. He just released an article though, just talking about. Have you seen some of the, especially in Wales, some of the financial issues, obviously, that hospitality is having in Wales due to COVID, because obviously of all the the places closing and all the rest of it. I can't remember what the total amount was, but whatever, it's not Rishi anymore, is it? Who's the guy that's in charge?
I can't remember it.
Well, whatever
the
his
only person
name
I knew
is.
was Rishi.
Yeah, the new guy, the amount that's been allocated to Wales for hospitality translates to £14,000 per establishment.
Ooh. What they're getting that
For
as
the
a-
what? For the year?
Yeah, I guess so.
What they-
Yeah,
What they're getting that as a grant for?
yeah, just to like help
What are
them.
their current? Because at the moment in Wales, as far as I'm aware, it's like they brought in the rule of six. They brought
Have
brought
they?
in brought in sort of like semi guidelines.
Yeah, rule of six is in. Got to wear masks.
So
Well,
but
no, I get they got to wear
I
masks.
think all they're doing is taking
Booking
one
only,
step back.
can't order at the bar.
Oh, all that's back there.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
that's back.
So it's
So-
like so.
Nightclubs closed.
Oh no.
Yeah. So there's obviously a lot of places. So 14. I don't know. I think that's
£14,000 a year.
no. It's like a little chuck me here because people are
I
still
mean,
going to.
I suppose they'd rather have it than not.
They can
but-
still
Yeah, but
go
like,
and they can
you know,
still eat.
For a year, you need like a mil.
It doesn't like it
Depends
doesn't.
on your establishment.
Well, it depends on how happy. Yeah.
Anywhere,
But it
needs a
doesn't.
mil.
It doesn't.
No, but it wouldn't
Most-
die without it though. That's
It doesn't like.
people
most-
can still go.
It depends
As a
where
rule
it
of
is.
six.
Yeah. But 14 grand would even cover the rent.
Where's he going?
Just gonna hit record on this.
So it's not recording right now.
No, it will be. I did deliberately.
See you guys.
Right, me now.
Yeah.
We're back.
Are we just straight back? Are we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was we're just getting
So
Shafted.
so you guys are gonna get 14k.
so nothing. Yeah. For our establishment, 14 grand.
But
That's a
I
week's
don't get it because we're not going
It is,
we're not going
to
into
be
a
fair.
lockdown. So why do they need the 14
This is
grand?
why I'm not totally
Because
opposed to
They
it.
can't get anywhere near as many people in.
No, I understand that, but they only gave us money last time when we were going into lockdown, so they can actually pay wages still.
Yeah.
But this time we're not going into lockdown, so it's kind of just up to us to put on events and stuff like that, where it's like 6 people per table. And
Yeah, but it's shit, man, because like, look at New Year in our place, for example. We had over 300 tickets booked
Yeah.
and ended up doing 190.
a lot of people cancelled.
So that's 110
people. Yeah.
who paid £35 each. So what's that?
Well, fair enough. Yeah, I mean, that's like 400 quid, so it's not bad.
To be fair, I had a mate of mine that was running an event, like a cover band type of thing, and he had to cancel it because of the amount of people who messaged and going, nope, I'm not coming. Like, just because of the scares. This is in England, and we haven't even had anything. Actually, Boris has said today that he just hopes that we can ride through it. That's literally what he said, and I totally agree with him. Like, it's not going to be a case.
I think people
without
people
the need
know
for
now,
riots,
don't they?
Yeah, without the need for riots. Like, if you want to try and close the pub again in England, good luck. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
we know too much now and what the actual risks are and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
The worst
It doesn't
thing he
mean
ever
that you
did
shouldn't
was last
try.
year
To
when
be
he...
clear, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't try. Still, put your mask on.
Yeah.
Like, don't be a knob about it. Like, it's
I'd
just-
like to announce now that we're like, because I know there's so many people these days who are like, fuck wearing your mask. You know, fuck. It's bollocks, man. Fucking don't listen to that people, man. Wear your fucking mask. Because I've had it. I only had it for like 3 days. Like, because I'll hold my hands up. Omicron isn't.
You've had this one?
I think I did.
People, no,
I never tested.
Are you about to say that it's not as bad? Because people are saying that Omicron's worse.
It's not as bad. It's way more contagious though.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
It's way more contagious, but nowhere near as bad. Like, I think I heard my dad downstairs saying that there was something like 200,000 cases or something, and like 40 deaths.
Yeah. There's way less hospitalizations. There are like there's a stupid amount of 1,000 people who are currently.
Especially like when it first started and people were literally digging graves in like fields just to get people. Like that was fucking
mate, it was terrifying. He was like, "Here we go."
I feel like people don't even remember that either. Like I feel like people have just forgotten.
Don't get me wrong.
I love like
masks. They do annoy me.
Yeah.
Now that I haven't had to wear one for a while.
Yes, Alex has got a rather large
I'm wearing them in work again, man. I'm like,
oh no, see that I'm very much so blessed in the way that I'm not involved necessarily in somewhere where I have to wear it.
Scuba helmet.
Yeah, the good thing about England is
especially doing it in hospitality.
The good thing about England, obviously, when we're at the bar,
it doesn't make any difference.
Like we don't have to wear a mask.
I think like little like periods of the past that people forget exist are hilarious.
Yeah,
do you remember the clowns?
The clams.
The killer clowns.
Oh, clowns!
Do you remember that?
Yeah, no, I do remember that.
Remember that?
Like there was actual.
There was like literally about a 6-month period.
Where America was just
like
shitting themselves, yeah.
People running around the streets in the middle of the night as clowns with like rifles and chainsaws and like getting people out. I don't think there was any deaths.
It was I don't think there was, but it was because of it, wasn't it? Like it just came out, you know, the clown one.
Yeah, and
so people were like, "Oh, let's do the killer clown movement" or something like that. I do remember that. Yeah, that was fucking
mate.
crazy.
Honestly, and it was really serious. Like,
yeah,
it was like
America was kind of just like shitting itself a lot about it. There's definitely more important things to cover on the news.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
it came here a bit though, didn't it?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, it did come
I think it was more like London and like Manchester.
Yeah.
And but like one dude.
There was a movement in where a lot of people watching will know, where people were literally pulled over in the street by a clown with like all blood all over their face with a chainsaw.
That's
terrifying.
What are you doing?
I don't know why I have not the foggiest. I don't remember this at all.
Yeah, killer clowns. Yeah, I do remember it. Yeah, we were in Diamond Avenue. This is happening. It was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
Oh my god, no, absolutely not. I don't have a bad memory, but I certainly.
No. Yeah, it was just fucking.
Most of the time,
it was just some kid just fucking having a laugh. Like it was fucking ridiculous.
2016 clown sightings.
2016.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 2016 clown sightings were reports of people disguised as evil clowns in incongruous settings, such as near forests and schools.
Yeah, yeah.
The incidents were reported in the United States and Canada. Yeah, like shit like that.
Oh, lovely.
Just like running on the streets, just like. Yeah, it's
mate,
horrible.
it's fucking pathetic, like, you know what I mean?
So funny though.
Mate,
it's gone now.
That beer's hit me like a truck. I'm like,
I'm on my second soul.
Especially as I'm like honest, I'm like dead comfy as well. We're not on those green chairs anymore.
Yeah, these are
I'm like that.
This is the life of luxury.
You know how.
But let's be fair. The green chairs they serve their purpose.
They serve their purpose.
They were very nice.
Chairs. The green chairs.
I didn't even have to sit on them, but they were very nice.
The green chairs we were going to send to the skip, and we put them in the back of the car. Sent them to the skip, and then some bloke went, "Oh, I'll have them," and I was like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I was like, "You know what, mate? Enjoy them." I was like, "They brought the world what's on draft."
I'm glad they could be
passed on. He was like, "Oh, man, I just wanted the chairs."
You actually say that? He's like,
I'm like doing a massive speech, just like, you know what, these chairs have blessed some people and made some real good entertainment. He's just staring at me.
Well, cheers.
Like, well, thanks anyway, mate. Yeah, I just wanted the chairs.
You're like sobbing.
Just like, please.
Your eyes, and he's just gone.
It's like Andy on Toy Story 3 giving it to that kid.
Yeah. The chairs are like songs, aren't they?
The two chairs. Yeah, just.
Do you have anything that we want to ask Alex while he's here as our special guest?
Oh well, mate. I mean, you know, we
could bump it up from 37 to 50 people.
We could now.
This special guest.
There's 13 people.
I could probably bring 13 more people to
I was looking at our views the other day on the old season, and now, because it was only like the first 3 or 4 originally. Now episodes 1 to 7 have all got over 100 views.
Oh, okay.
Which is not bad. And then I think episode 8's got like.
To be
90.
fair, it's not even necessarily a bad thing that it declines. The first one is always supposed to be the most popular.
Yeah, the first one's got to
if
be
you're brand
300.
new.
Yeah.
But then you'll just get down to diehard fans, where it's like we've got a Matty, as far as like I know.
Yeah, like
whatever.
we came across
But
Beck that I used to work with, Rebecca.
Yeah.
And she was like, why have you stopped the pod? I was like, I loved it.
Exactly.
And I was like,
Jess,
And Morgan-
Tegan, like my,
Yeah,
like
you
my,
know
little,
a few.
my little sister's friend who now works with us is like a huge fan apparently. We were
But
meant
you
to
said about Josh
we were
coming in.
meant
It's
to-
like,
yeah.
is he coming in? Is he
Yeah,
coming
we were
in?
meant to be having like a staff do, like, and Josh was invited because he used to work with us, and she was like, "I'm so excited to see Josh and Morgan together."
well, you never will now
adorable,
because it
though.
got cancelled. So sorry about that, T. I'll come in
That
for
is
a meal. when
adorable,
you're on
but that's what I mean. Like that's our point. Now is actually the point where you want to be, because now you'll have the people season
Yeah,
2,
you
episode
know.
1. They'll jump in and be like, "Oh, Sam is back again," but then they'll cause their own sort of drama around it, if you like, and they'll say to their mates, "It's like, oh no, not their mates." It's not a mate conversation, is it? But like,
Have you seen this podcast?
I don't know, because podcasts are becoming more popular because you're going for walks or runs or whatever, and you listen to an audiobook or a podcast or something. So if they're like, I don't know what to
Train
listen
rides.
to. Yeah,
We need to get like drum and bass in the background and be like, "That's it, keep pushing."
just develop an app. What's on drafting apps?
keep the intensity up there. Come on, 3K to go. It's like,
Get those knees high.
yeah.
Let's stretch.
Maybe you might need to divulge.
Yeah, we'll do like a
As
running
well.
playlist on Spotify with just us going. We're just sat on the sofa, not even running.
But for everyone who's watching, this is the Alex who farted in the Greek restaurant.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Yes,
it stinks
yeah.
of pure utter shite.
Yeah,
eating
Alex
the
is-
faggots.
It's only just as bad as
This
the
is
smell of the
Mr.
faggots.
Car. This is Mr.
Oh,
Car.
Mr. Car as well. Yeah.
Mr. Car.
Oh yeah, Mr. Carr.
Mr. Car over
Mr.
there.
Car.
Oh, Mr.
Yeah.
Carr, and he's like, yeah.
That's Mr. Car.
What else is it?
My brother.
Twat.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's Alex. But yeah, that's it.
But yeah, yeah, that is it. But when you go to restaurants or bars, or is there ever like, do you have like a recurring thing that you look for on a menu? When you
I'm
go?
critical of absolutely everything.
He is. But what do you order every fucking time you go to a new restaurant, mate?
No, not every time. It's pubs. Definitely not. No, it's pubs. I'll obviously respect the cuisine, but if I'm going to a pub, I'll always get a burger.
Same.
It's always got to be a good benchmark. I'll find out how good you
The
are.
burger's
and then,
wank. That's it.
Exactly. See, it is honestly, I really don't see a problem
Why
with
not,
that. With pubs specifically. That's what I mean. I wouldn't go to Italian and go, let's see how good your burgers are.
Highway
first, pal.
man.
That's no, but that's a good point. Highwayman now, and I don't want to order off the rest of the menu because if they fuck up a burger that badly.
Well, apparently the
But
lasagna's good.
especially because what they do is they tend with burgers at those type of
wasn't
places,
there.
they cook it on one side for the right amount of time and then leave it for a couple of days on the other. so what you actually get is 4 burgers. They're all
Yeah,
bowls.
they're all
all
cups.
just shaped
Yeah,
like that because
they're all
they're all fucking wilting away.
That is
One
true,
side
they do
seared,
that,
other
yeah.
side poached.
Yeah,
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's really
But
weird.
but yeah, honestly, I don't like, especially with food prices. Sorry, restaurant prices going up, which is like a natural part of inflation and stuff.
Yeah.
But like that's going up, and
'Cause the pound's
nothing's
worth
really
less.
changing. And it's more so the excuses that I hear.
Yeah.
Like it just gets on my nerves sometimes. And like me and Josh had pointed at one time we were at a Italian restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's all right, mate.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot to set the timer. But
That's the one. But when we were there, it was like if they had that extra member of staff, or if they paid that same member of staff that little bit more money, we would have had another couple of drinks by the time that we actually had our bill.
Oh, I remember.
Do you remember?
this
So
now.
it's
Yeah,
like, but it was
yeah,
that sort
yeah.
of thing. Like it didn't matter, but
Yeah.
they could have made
And it
themselves
was
another 20 quid.
Yeah, it was
just
something
from-
like a Wednesday, but still,
But
like
it was dead, and there was enough stuff. But
Yeah.
because it's not like
Where was this?
it's
this was
no,
to be fair,
So obviously
it's
don't tell me, but like,
it's another
No.
it's another chain. We went to
Yeah.
yeah.
do you remember when
Yeah,
you
it's
went
a
to
chain.
our old place?
Yes, that was, but that it wasn't as bad. It was more the expectation was less.
higher.
It was not even higher, but like it was the difference. Like the bun not being toasted on a burger drives me around the twist. I don't understand like how like it's so dry. stick some butter on it, on the grill, sound, that's it. Forget about it. And then when you put all the stuff
Forget
on,
about
it doesn't die, and the bottom of the bun isn't just wet.
Yeah, it stands up.
It stands up. Yeah, exactly.
Filling, yeah.
And it has something to it. But it just dried out everything that was in it. But luckily the sauce.
Which one did you have? Was it the one with the black bun?
Yeah.
Yeah, well then that is the worst one as well.
Absolutely, it is. Don't get me
because it has.
I will stand up to the place in this instance. You can't toast it. It just fucking goes.
Oh,
it breaks.
Yeah.
No, okay.
Yeah,
Right, so the
it's
solution, don't serve it.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
yeah, well, that is the solution. And that's what everyone wants to do, yeah. No one wants the black bun.
But I get it, like it looks cool. Black bun looks cool.
And it's called, you know,
multicoloured
what it
buns
is
or
and all the
whatever.
rest of it. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it was cool about 4 years ago.
I know, but
when they first started coming out.
when charcoal
and
food
then
was a
stopped.
thing, like
Yeah,
charcoal
but
ice cream.
okay, so you've done your marketing now, so you've achieved what you needed to achieve by serving that burger in the first place. If you know that if you've had reports of this
Because
before,
the amount of times I go to pick that plate up and the burger's eaten, all the inside's eaten, there's just this fucking defiled bun.
How much is it?
$9.95?
No, more than that. I definitely paid more than that.
No, it was like it's about a tenner.
I thought it was about 12 quid.
No, it's 10. No.
You had like loaded chips.
10. Yeah, it would have been if you had loaded fries.
I did,
Yeah.
and that was the other point. Yes, I did.
No
I think
fries.
it was like $12.50 or
Yeah,
whatever.
like 3.
No, but exactly the amount of fries. It has
It's
a
a big
cost.
guy, you know.
No. No, this is what I mean. Like I'm on about from a normal person. Like I'm not ordering. A burger's always good for me because I'm ordering most of the time. The portion sizes are larger, so that's another benefit for me because I'm always hungry. But it was more like this wouldn't even. If I was a normal person, I'd be a bit like fucking hell for this money. But this parmesan and is it truffle oil? What do they put?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it was like so. It was just a bit of parmesan that was put on afterwards, and then not.
Yeah, they don't. Oh no, they don't toss it in.
Yeah, exactly. It was just.
It's
fair,
always
not a lot of places
Tom-Toms,
do
it has
that.
always
Mate, remember when we went to recently in town? Like, and we had it was me, you, and Finley sat down on that big booth. Don't name the place, but you got loaded fries there.
Yeah.
And
It was a suggestion.
It was like
of cheese
fries.
and bacon.
It was like fries in a cup with a bit of chili sauce on.
It's just what it was cheese and bacon, bro. See, it's like they'd thought about it, and that's how much I had. Honestly, I had a thought's worth of cheese and bacon.
But that drives me round the twist.
So the first bite, you're like, the rest of it's just chips.
Yeah, they're all fucking piss soggy as well.
Yeah, exactly. But that sort of thing.
That's a pet hate of mine, you know. Chips in like tall containers.
Yeah, like you know, like
basket
metal cups.
cones.
You like the bottom ones,
Or like
this.
those mini.
Trying to get the bottom chip out of it. See it reaching to the pit.
Yeah. It's like, you know, those mini like frying things that they get served, like a mini frying basket.
Yeah.
I don't like them either.
I don't know, but again, they were cool in 2015 when they first
exactly.
saw
Yeah,
it.
it's like there's
But
loads
it's the
of
trend
things.
that never dies. So you're still going, you're still serving it in the fucking basket.
Yeah, it's like having a
because all you do is you
steak
pick it
knife
up
through
and you
the
fuck it on your
burger.
plate anyway.
Yeah,
So
It's like having a steak knife through the burger. As soon as it comes, you're just
yeah. I'm going to use this now for what it's meant for and cut my fucking steak with it.
It's in it like Excalibur. Like
They-
you're going to
they-
be like,
To be fair,
Oh, get on Instagram. Get on
just get on Thor.
they do that so they do that so that like the waitress can carry it over though. To be fair, but like that is the only reason they put it in because otherwise
Most of the time, they just
fall
bring the knife
over.
to me
It's like, well-
beforehand. Here's your cutlery, and they'll bring you the steak knife because they know you're having steak.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like they put it in the. It doesn't matter, but they put it in the burger just to hold the burger together. And that's it. That's the
Skewer.
reason why. Yeah, and, well, or a skewer. Again, you just take it out.
It does depend. No.
I'd rather have a steak knife
If
than
this
something
burger
like
has got if this burger's like, doosh, you take the skewer out, the burger just goes.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
You take one bite, and the rest of the filling just goes. See ya, it jumps out the back. You ever seen that
Gotta
meme
say
of the
about
soldier like this jumping out the back of the plane? That's the rest of the filling when you take a bite. It is, mate. You take one bite, it just goes. Or slides out.
No, but you have
Especially
to hold
the
it.
ones
No,
in
see,
spoon.
there's a
The ultimate burger in spoon.
You hold it from the back.
Yeah, and then you get your hands then.
So you're having a
just-
burger.
Yeah, you're having a big fat burger, though, aren't you? You know what I mean?
I don't
You're
like
not there. You're not sat
anyone
with
who
the
knows
cream.
me.
You're
Anyone who
not-
knows me. Obviously, these men don't.
Let's just stop.
I
I get my
have,
hands
I have a
dirty.
stack of napkins, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Every
fucking bite. Yeah.
God.
Mate, let me just interject. This man eats a pizza with a knife and fork.
Oh.
I don't eat a pizza with a knife and
yes,
fork.
he does.
Listen. I'll hold my hands up to it. I only eat a pizza with a knife and fork if the pizza's not been cut. So if the pizza's been, he's had one of them before it's left, I'm like, sad. But if it just comes as this big thing, I'm like,
What about the pizza place that we went to when it was cut? And you
it wasn't cut.
Yes, it was.
Fluffy's, it was not cut.
Huh?
Laffy's?
No, we didn't go to. No, we didn't go to Laffy's. There's one in town. Doesn't matter. But anyway, this man eats pizza with a knife and fork.
AWF.
If they have, they provide you with some sort of cutting material.
It was, because I had it and mine was awful. You should see the way they cut it.
They always provide you with some sort of cutting utensil. Use that.
Unless it's a roller,
in the kitchen.
Unless it's a fucking...
It's easy
enough.
It's easy enough. Get in quarters.
It's fine,
at least if you even get a quarter of a pizza.
Each their own.
It's still...
It lasts longer, though, to be fair, than
way to do it.
It does last
exactly.
longer
Just
my
only word...
It doesn't last longer. You want to cunt it down.
Cunt it down. The only advice I've got for you is just don't get any Italian mates because you just won't have them anymore. As soon as you just won't. They'll be like, you know what? Literally, like I
don't do it necessarily as like a sacrificial, like
the guy used to work with.
I
don't want any Italian.
That's fine.
Just turns up in a Fiat. Turns up in a Fiat. Fuck off.
They don't have to drive Italian cars.
No, they do. No, they don't have Ferrari, have they?
Without
Fiat Punto.
Without Fiat, there's no Ferrari, so whatever.
That's true.
Yeah, but without Ferrari, thankfully you've got Fiat.
What? But anyway,
it's in a bar.
I used to work with. He used to be livid about it. He fucking hated it. He was like, "This is like," because when he came over. He did speak English, actually quite well, to be fair. I think his dad taught him or whatever. And he was an old chef that I used to work with, and he would always go on about it. He fucking hated it. He was like, the only thing about this country that I fucking hate is that people eat pizzas with knife and fork.
Probably
I can't stand
that's a bit strong. Like, no, how many people does he actually
he didn't like that either? But that's fair enough. I don't.
How many people?
But that's not just Italians. There's loads of people that don't like the fact that it's got pineapple on it. What were you going to say?
No, how many people does he actually see? I know that he worked.
Well, he's a chef, so he sees it all the time. Because he used to.
Does he? How many chefs come out and go, right?
What, is he a chef and a waiter? That's what I'm saying.
No. But like, no.
How do you eat your pizza?
No, because
he's a review card. Yes or no?
But no, because he used to work in like when they have the pizza ovens out the front. So he used to be that way guy. So,
they would be
that way guy.
They would be as enthusiastic as that.
Do they not go way?
How big is this pizza? I don't think they make the noise.
Doctor Strange.
They're shouting, David, come here now.
Yeah, there's two arms.
They're coming through, and I can't stop them.
There's just pepperoni flying everywhere. Why are you spinning it now? Put the toppings on first.
Just doing this. That's the front door. Just a bloke doing this.
But I don't think it makes the noise. They are enthusiastic.
No, they don't.
I don't think they go.
That's how we knew. So like,
leave the restaurant. Fucking shut up.
He'd do this. He'd do the pizza, and then obviously the waitress or waiter would take it over, and then he'd see people, and he'd be like.
Imagine just having this romantic meal with your girlfriend.
Because you're supposed to fold it. This is the way you're supposed to eat a pizza.
You look so nice.
You're supposed to get your slice of pizza
and fold the two together.
You're supposed to get your slice of pizza, and then some people just hold the slice and it's all floppy, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like holding it with my hands because I get toppings everywhere." And it's like, that's fine. Don't use a knife and fork. Grab your slice of pizza, fold it this way like a taco. Bosh. That's how they do it in Italy.
But imagine though, if he is noisy, like. Having a meal with you.
What?
It's like, you look so nice.
Sorry, but it's every 2 minutes as well. Like, fuck, here we go.
Say that, you look like. Oh, fuck!
Speaking of which, though, imagine being in Laffy's and there's a birthday every fucking 10 seconds. We went to this Italian restaurant.
Congratulations!
There was literally
as well. That's actually
the lights are like.
I kid you not. There was about 6 birthdays while we were in there.
Yeah, strobe lights come on and everything.
Massive pots and pans. They get the pots and pans out, bang, 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 bang.
Oh.
You're like, for fun, I just want a meal.
They're always next to you as well. I was like, how many fucking people's birthdays are on this table here?
It's unbelievable.
So you finish up, pay the bill, get someone else in. My birthday!
Yeah,
honestly, the
amount of people I know have lied.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The amount of people, 4 out of those 6 definitely wasn't their birthday.
But it says, if it's your birthday, you get the entire thing for free.
No, they just get a free dessert. So, but it's like a lemon tart.
Little cake with a candle in it.
Yeah, literally.
Great. Well, you're welcome.
Yeah, honestly, you're eating. It's just like, some bloke next to you just twatting a tray.
What was the question about COVID rules or whatever?
No, that was it. Just like, what do you think about the 14 grand thing? But what I was going to say to you was...
I was going to say, where did we get there from?
What I was going to say to you, because I remember this story from...
How strange is it?
This was from the place that we used to work together. I've got a story about this. But I've got a sort of like a you ever done this, I suppose. Have you ever...
This is nothing usually.
Well, we go in rows.
So you're messing with the multiverse, mate.
He's going off a different time.
Have you
we have to
ever-
get it back.
Have you ever gone up to a big table thinking, with the old, because obviously me and you, we've worked in the business for a long time, pretty good at remembering things, pretty good at like, you know, the way that
I've done a
things
table
work.
of 16 in my head before.
Exactly. Have you ever got up to a
That's very
table
good. That
with
is
all the
very good.
confidence? Say it's a table of, for my story, it was a table of 8. It was in the private area. So it was a table of 8, and you've
I've
gone
already
in
got
and
a
be like,
story.
don't need a pad. No.
And then they go, can we order starters? And you're like, yes.
It's like,
You're like, I don't think I'm going to need my notepad. And then they go, right, to start with, can we have 4 garlic breads, 2 with cheese, 1 with vegan cheese, and 1 without? I'm going to get me pad.
Literally, this one was literally, it was pretty much the same thing, but at no point did I go and get my pad. But I should have done. But to be fair,
Got a whole load of wrong.
there's a reveal at the end. But anyway, so I started this. I mean, you've obviously done it. Like everybody who's worked in the industry has definitely gone to a table thinking, you know, I'm a big shot now. I know how to fucking.
I do it every time.
I know what's
I
on the
can't
menu.
remember the last time I used the
I know
pad.
what choices you've got. You can have loaded fries. You can not have loaded. You can, you can add pickles. You can add chili. Whatever you want to do. So like, I get to this table. I'm like, hi guys. You know, it's like, oh, so well, you know. But it's always a great way of showing off. It's a really good way of showing off. It's a really good way of getting a tip.
Because sometimes
Because they're like, fucking hell.
show off all the time. Like,
So-
No, he's right. It is a good way to get a tip,
So-
and it shows confidence
but
in
this-
the server as well.
And
I do
you're
have
gonna,
more
mate,
confidence.
honestly, like you're gonna feel this as well because this is there's a reason I didn't go in with the pad because I went in there and they hadn't had a drinks order taken, so I was actually only going in to
this
set
a
their
normal
drinks.
place, did you
Yes,
say?
it is. Yeah.
in
So,
the PDR.
yeah. So I was in there taking a drinks order. That's all I wanted was a drinks order. So I was like, I don't need a pad. I can take a drinks order.
Yeah. Is there 8 people in there? Or
So I walk in there. I was like, hi guys. I was like, yeah, you ready to order some drinks? And they go, yeah, and food if that's okay. And I went, I just went.
I'm like,
I just went, yeah, that should be fine, and no worries. And they were like, they was like, okay, can I have the? But what they did was not order their drinks so I can lock them in, get them in the brain. It was
They did
I'm going to
drink
order my drink and food. So drink and
so
food.
can I have a steak and a pint of
Yeah.
crab?
So drinking food, 8 times. One of them was a kid as well, but we'll get to
No,
the
to be
kid.
fair though, I would have grown a massive pair of bollocks there and go, can I get your drinks first?
No, but the thing is,
No one's
I-
going to go, fuck off!
No, but it's just like, but they were like, you know, when they're like really chatty and you're just trying to get like, I'm taking their order and 4 of them are still having a conversation, that kind of vibe.
like-
So it's like, instead of, I already tried to take control of the room, but they were not having any of it.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like they're all having their own conversation while ordering. So it was like, fuck it, challenge accepted. So it was like, I was in the room.
Well, fair play.
And I've started here, and it was just this. It was like this sort of like 35-year-old mum with a kid who was next to her, and it was like, well, she'll have, and she was about 6, something like that. So she's obviously gonna have a kids' meal, kids' drink, whatever. Like she'll have like the kids like drink, kids cordial. I was like, no
The
worries.
kids drink.
So it was like kids cordial. So what cordial was it? I was, what have you got? Blackcurrant lime.
I'm there
It's
trying to fucking juggle 12 things
No, but
already.
it's like,
It's like,
well, obviously I've only
cordials?
just started, but I was like, here we fucking
Give me a
go.
fucking lime juice.
So it was like, yeah, so blackcurrant was like orange lime, and she's like, okay, well, she'll have blackcurrant. I was like, yep, no worries. It was like blackcurrant cordial. I was like, locked in, and there it is, bosh. Her, she was like, I'll have a Pinot Grigio. I'm just going to make this up because obviously I can't remember it. But it's just like I'll have like a
Probably
Pinot
made it up when you
Grigio.
got to the till.
It's like, I'll have a large Pinot Grigio. It's like, yeah, no worries. It's like, so large Pinot Grigio. It's like, this is like, and then she'll have the fucking kids fishy start. I was like, okay, kids Jenga. She's like, she'll have the kids Jenga to start, and then she'll like, which is just carrots and
Mate, I'm
celery.
already feeling for you here. These are having a 2-course meal and drinks
Yeah,
per person.
and 8 of them.
Honestly, I'd be shitting me pants at this point.
But I was like, yeah, she'll have the
There's
kids
12
Jenga.
of them.
8. So she's like, she'll have kids Jenga to start, and then she'll have the kids fish, whatever we did for fish. I can't remember what it was, but and then she'll have the kids fish. It's like, cool. It's like, right there, blackcurrant, kids fish, kids Jenga, bosh, done. It's like, you're on a Pinot. What else do you need? It was like, I'll have to start with. I'll have whatever. It's like a Caesar wedge, and then I'll have the Caesar salad. Fucking hell, it's just loads of Caesar. But anyway, yeah, it was like, yeah, no worries. It was like,
Just in a
and then
toga.
but then she goes,
The fucking crown of thorns.
and then she goes, this is the kick. But like this almost happened on every single meal that got ordered. So I will move this along. But just to give you an idea of how fucking annoying it was, it's just like, oh, I'll have the Caesar as my main. Can you add chicken to it? I was like, no, because at the time we couldn't because
yeah,
this was like menus ago. I was like, no, you can't. But you can order a side of our fried chicken if you want because we don't do grilled chicken. She's like, oh, okay, do that. I'll do that. I was like, do you want the 3 or do you want the 6? She goes, oh,
Can I have 4?
Yeah, and she's like, I'll have the 3. And she's like, but can I also get some fries on the side? I was like, yeah, that's fine. I was like, do you want loaded fries?
Just get a proper meal.
I was like, do you want loaded fries? She goes,
Fuck off when I be asking if they want loaded fries yet.
mate, I'm just trying to do my job. And I was like, do you want loaded fries? And she was like, what loaded fries? I was like, we've got bistro, we've got samurai, we've got fucking sombrero, we've got this.
Samurai? God, this was years ago.
Yeah, no, this is a while ago. I don't think you were there.
I wasn't.
But
I was never there for samurai.
Yeah. So she was like, oh, I'll have the samurai. I was like, sound. She was like, so this woman has got Caesar wedge, Caesar meal with 3 JFC, a samurai loaded fries.
Was she unit?
No, Pinot Grigio. No, I think she was.
She had a Caesar salads, mate.
No, she
should have a chip.
No,
I don't care what anyone says, mate.
like
Caesar salads are one of the most unhealthy things in the world.
Yeah, they are. It's the sauces on it.
Honestly,
But
it's got 10 sauces and a lot of
that.
fried chicken.
Pinot Grigio, the kid's got a fucking kid's Jenga, the fish, and the blackcurrant. I was like, bosh, that's 2 out of 8. So if you can imagine that, again and again and again and again and again and again and again, I get to the till, all gone. All of it gone. All of it. Absolutely fucking all of it.
Memory wise.
Because I think it's because I
think when
moved.
the customers are gone.
I think if the till was in the PDR, no worries whatsoever. Obviously, not quite that, because you'd just be able to turn around and be like, what did you have? But I just mean, I think because, honestly, the moment I opened that door to leave, all gone. Fucked off. See ya? Absolutely none. Went downstairs.
You get to the bottom of the stairs.
I know, went downstairs, I got to the till, which wasn't there at the time, it was in a different place, but got to the till, and I went, shit. I was like, I've got fucking no idea. I was like, maybe I can do the drinks. Started doing the drinks, and I was missing 2. I was like, okay, I'm missing 2 off the drinks. I can always go up and ask, what were the other 2 drinks? And then it all just fucking crumbled down from that on in. I was like, kids Jenga, kids chicken. I was like, we shouldn't be in kids chicken. I better go back and honestly, I went up there with my fucking tail between my legs. I was like, I'm not gonna lie, you have to order it all again. They were like, sorry. I was like, I'm so. But to be fair, they do that thing. The worst thing is, it makes it even worse. About 3 orders in, they go, are you gonna remember all this? I'm like, yeah. It's like, it's all up here.
They do, yeah. They go.
They do.
Fair play.
Yeah, no, that's how you get the tip, because it's like, if you nail this, mate.
Do it all the time.
Because I'm like, no, it's like, it's all in the noggin. It's like, don't you worry.
I never get a tip because when I've done it, I go, told you, twat.
Yeah, but and to be fair,
right at the bottom of the bill, dickheads.
Usually I do, like, you know,
never dime me again.
If it's like 12 girls all having cocktails, I usually will just be like, I'll just do it like with no pad, because there's no need. You remember all this, and that's impressive enough. But for fucking 2 courses, everybody's drinks, and there's 8 of them. It's like, fuck, that's 24 days to remember.
Why didn't you tell the mic? Why did he get up and not finish the story?
Oh. But yeah, so
I literally go for like 25 minutes.
I think it's happened to everybody in the industry, though.
I served a table the other day and went to the kitchen, got food like this. Chef's like finishing off the most amazing fillet steak. It's like, just giving it one more turn, bit of a base with butter and all this. I was looking at it like that. Puts it down on like just next to the plates on like this little board and just goes. Just cuts it in half. I was like, what are you doing? He goes, puts it on 2 separate plates. And I was like, what's going on? He goes, I took it over.
Steak.
2 toddlers, lad.
Oh my god.
2
Fair
toddlers
enough.
in high chairs.
Make some bougie toddlers.
They are some bougie toddlers.
They're in high chairs. They're half a fillet each.
What? Did one of them have a dicky bell?
I was like, I've got 1 fillet. And they're like, yeah, that's over here. Medium rare as well. I was like,
well, oh my, medium rare as well for a kid. Isn't that like dangerous for the kids?
But no, the kids were like,
it's like bleeding
5,
out.
I reckon. 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Mate, did one of them have a fucking cigar? Was that there with like a fucking
pipe?
Yes, that's me. That girl.
Oh my god.
Is my Bordeaux on the way?
Honestly, if there's any chefs from work watching, they'll be like, yeah.
Mate, that's fucking crazy.
Sai's watching. That's literally what happened. I think it was Sai. Yeah, literally just fillet steak cut in half.
No, it's crazy.
They all had fillets. The mum and dad had a fillet, and then the kids had half a fillet each.
That's
all medium rare.
Ridiculous. I love that.
Nice
But to be fair though, fair news, because obviously the parents have gone, I'm not having any of this shite, because it's just all deep fried bollocks.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like, I'm
all
not feeding
covered
this to
in
my
sugar,
kid.
deep fried, and then like covered in
I'm
grease.
not giving this to my kid. And to be fair, good. At the same time though, spending 30 plus quid on your kid. What is it? 28 for fillet. Mate, honestly, what is it? How much is it for fillet? Yeah. How much is it for a fillet?
27 quid.
That's what I mean. So spending like 14 quid on your kids. God. Fucking hell. When there's 6. Jesus Christ, give them some fucking pizzas.
Yeah, I was like, no, well, we don't have pizza.
Kids eat free as well. It's like you just have to wipe the fillet off the bill. Do kids eat free? Not a fucking fillet.
Off the menu.
Yeah.
Off the kids' menu. Yeah, that's
Get a free drink with it as well, the kids. Just beer.
Just a glass of red
Just
wine.
like, Wrexham, please. Just high chat.
A glass of red wine. Oh, jeez.
Got an IPA on.
He's like swirling it in the glass.
There's no legs on this, man.
Is this a French?
Pinot Noir.
In the legs on there.
The body on it. Can see to the light.
So unfortunately the camera died halfway through that. So about 10 minutes of footage is just going to be black
Now it's
screen.
dark as well.
Well, now it's dark.
It's got
because
lovely lighting though.
Yeah, it is now.
You've got olive skin now, all of a sudden. Look at the rock.
But
A pebble.
we're gonna have to do the
stone.
boulder,
The stone.
Yeah, all right, let's calm down.
the mountain.
Yeah. Taken. And he's better than you.
Oh yeah, it is taken. Isn't he British? Anyway,
This man, honestly.
but we'll stop now anyway.
Isn't he Brit?
First episode of
Is he
season
got size 12
2.
feet?
Plenty more to come, and we've just had like an hour of just chatting about what we want to do. So
So things might
we're now
change and things.
But yeah, so what we've decided is that these episodes are now going to be bi-weekly. So for those of you who are, from anywhere but Essex, that means every other week. And then
we've just lost.
lost Essex.
Yeah. Got from 37 to 36 views. I got fuck you though.
Someone in Essex was like fighting for us. He was holding
I knew what
seances
bi-weekly
every
meant,
week.
you twat. Well, sorry.
He was gathering the whole people of Essex, like, come on, guys, they're doing really good podcasts and that called What's on Draught and all that. And then we just lost him. He's like, fuck you then. And I watched the Basement Yard.
Yeah. But yeah, so they're gonna be every 2 weeks. They're
gonna have some mint editing on it as
which
well.
means that we can put way more effort into like the editing and like the content in general. So then they won't be rushed, or they won't be like, oh sorry, this has happened. Hopefully less technical issues, apart from obviously today. Sorry the camera's gone off, but my
Keep
camera
an eye
died.
out for the Facebook, Instagram,
Yeah, our Instagram, we actually already have an Instagram, but it's just not activated yet.
TikTok.
We're going to make a Facebook, and we already have a TikTok. And obviously we're on YouTube. So, the usual places: YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok. And then now we're going to be posting clips on IGTV on Instagram and Facebook for some little
YouTube
clips.
Shorts.
YouTube Shorts. Oh, all of it, mate. We'll be
YouTube
everywhere.
Shorts.
You won't be able to get rid of what's on draft. Every single time you open social media, it's like, oh, fucking hell.
But they're going to be... The editing's still going to be nice and like loose.
For the pod, yeah.
And chilled out. We're always going to have a guest on.
No, we're not.
Why?
Well,
Matty next week.
We could do. We
Sit
could
next to me and make a potion.
We could do, but now that it's bi-weekly, it's more of a possibility to get a guest on every week.
I think we can. I mean, I know about fucking 10 people that would love to come on this.
Yeah, definitely more of a possibility.
So, and I think that's a good way of doing it. And maybe next week Josh will be here.
Yeah, we're thinking because if we get a guest, they can sit on the main chair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
this
then,
is like
then the fellas can sit on the.
we're just being cunts the whole time.
Yeah, just
beat that
fucking
out.
smacking each other.
Beat that out.
Yeah, what cunts?
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching,
you.
guys. My name's been Josh, and this has been Morgan,
And this has been
and then
Alex.
our special guest Alexander,
That's the one.
or Big Al, or just Al. if you wanna call him.
Roadhog.
That's what I'm known as.
Also known
Can't
as
walk down the
Al.
street without someone going, there's Al.
There's Al.
Yeah,
Yeah.
constantly.
Because you're like above the building.
That's the one. Yeah, that's it.
That's
as well,
it.
Yeah, I'm also
Yeah,
tall.
Godzilla. Yeah, that's the one. Literally, anyway. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll be back in 2 weeks' time with a new episode of What's on Draft.
Bye.